would maybe try to tame that wild horse a little bit because it'll be better for their gameplay for sure, especially against 496, who are really good at
10
constantly being able
seconds
to team fight
remaining.
and punishing these 5-on-5 fights that you may take
5 seconds
in a
remaining.
bad way.
Exactly. And somehow we have a second phase Phoenix as we get into this draft. I mean, this opening from 496 is looking pretty good to me, to be honest. We've got the Venomancer and the Phoenix being picked up by 496. And this is just a ton of team fight, a ton of DPS. You know, those two heroes together make for a pretty horrifying lineup to try and fight into. And they don't really have an egg hitter just yet either.
Yeah, what's really surprising is that 496 normally actually ban out Venomancer, and this game they actually just first phase it themselves. So it's really different to begin with, and that's where this Phoenix has become gone into second phase because Neon went for the Oracle pick to counter up the Veno that 496 go with the signature Clockwork, and here comes the Darkseer that we have seen be one of the most popular heroes or picking up a lot of steam in all the regions now, and
Yeah.
I think it's really great. Second phase, they banned all carry heroes. 6 carry heroes banned. Okay, sorry. Anti-Mage was banned the first phase, but still 6 carry heroes banned and the Tiny. Tiny, obviously, I'm really surprised that Tiny is the hero that actually went second phase ban. I thought between these two
Yeah.
teams that would be a first phase pickup, but it didn't. So that's where we have now a Phoenix, Tusk, and then TA picked up by Neon. I'm not even sure what this TA is all about, but I do feel like they're thinking a lot about the Surge at the
10
moment.
seconds remaining.
Surge onto a TA, let her go in with her Blink Desolator, super fast, lots of
5
damage.
seconds remaining.
Other than that, like this TA doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure about it either. I mean, I feel like it's just a really poor pickup into Venomancer and Phoenix. These two heroes both have tons of DPS to rip through that refraction. They can slow her down, they can control her up. She just doesn't seem like she belongs in this draft. But nevertheless, Neon Esports clearly believe in something here, and we will hopefully see what that is. Meanwhile, the Gyrocopter comes out from 496. Is anybody surprised? If you are, then you probably haven't been watching much 496 Dota. These guys love their Gyrocopter. They play it very, very well, especially on Dire. They just know all the stacks to camp. Wait, what? Camps to stacks. I mean, I guess he's camping the stacks as well. He's not letting anybody else get them. And yeah, just efficiency on this gyrocopter is through the roof when it's in the hands of 458. So absolutely zero surprise to see. And look at the team fight coming out from 496 right now. They've got the Clockwork for the initiation, and then everybody else is just going to be laying down the AoE damage in these team fights. Good luck, Oracle, because you can't ulti everyone.
You can't ulti everyone. That is so true.
Deep.
I do think the Gyrocopter could be very strong here in this game because you got the Phoenix Clockwork combo here, so the Clockwork can kind of like save Phoenix, and the Gyrocopter can come in with that call down, slow everybody down when they're trying to walk into the Phoenix egg. And here comes the flat cannon, all that AoE damage. Even if you spend like 2 or 3 seconds trying to kill this egg, the Gyrocopter will have enough time to actually just kill you instead. So I'm really a huge fan of this Gyro Phoenix combo here. I haven't even spoken about this Venomancer at all, but this has been the highest win rate hero. So freaking OP. And Oracle, like, yeah, you can mitigate some of this damage. I'm just worried how Neon are going to be able to hard engage. So I think the best way for Neon to play this game is not hard engage, but play on like split push and just off the surge, right? You send one hero in with the surge, you get some kill or you bait some spells out, and then you get out, you reset, and then you go in again. Same thing, you rinse and repeat over and over again. And if you do that, then 496 will eventually fall behind because they have to fight 5-on-5. They don't have an option to do that going in and out thing. They don't got that fast heroes. They don't got that Blink Dagger, the Darkseer, Surge kind of stuff going for them. Or even a save, actually.
See you later, nerds. See you later, nerds.
Yeah, exactly. It's how strong is a Darkseer versus how strong is a Venomancer. You know, which hero is better? These guys have very different playstyles, very different, do very different things, but both very popular in the meta right now. It feels like Neon can go for something really greedy as their final pick, and in fact need to go for something really greedy for their final pick. Like, I want to see this TA making space for, I don't know, like a Void or something, but obviously that's going to be banned out. All of these really meta carries have already been banned out. What we're looking for here is maybe like a Juggernaut for Neon Esports, you know, something to come and kill that egg would be really useful for their team right now. But meanwhile, 496, they're going to pick up Death Prophet as their final pickup, which is going to finish off their lineup with more AoE damage, more silences coming out, a little bit of control. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a bit of push for the team as well in the offlane, I would imagine. Oh no, sorry, mid
See you
lane.
later. See you
As we
later,
have the
nerds.
Venomancer in the
10
offlane.
seconds
Yeah, what do you
remaining.
make of this pick?
I like the DP. I think it builds up from
5
an even
seconds
more
remaining.
stronger team fight. You get the Yules that can purge off the Darkseer Surge as well. TA matchup, it could go both ways here. As long as the Clockwork
See you
gets some
later, nerds.
nice
See you later,
rotations
nerds.
from the back end.
You may now
Whoa,
select your heroes.
Lycan. We've been seeing more and more
Wow.
Lycan. I think a Droid has been playing that hero, and I'm not entirely sure if I like Lycan in this patch. This doesn't seem that good, but you do got that Darkseer Lycan combo with those Invisible Wolves and Ion Shell that's going to be very scary.
Yeah, I mean, this gives you something to run at that egg. It gives you something to run at the Gyrocopter. You know, any hero such as Gyrocopter, Luna, etc. Whilst, yeah, they do have that like a flat cannon, the split shots, and whatever to try and deal with all these mobs and everything. It's usually not enough, and the damage output from Skem is going to be ridiculous this game. And when we look in towards how much stuns they have, how much control they're going to have for this Lycan, they are very, very limited. They only really have the AoE silence and the clockwork, homing missile, and supernova coming crashing on down, which again is just none of these are really reliable. None of these are going to be able to just cast on the Lycan and have a comfortable fight here. So yeah, I mean, this is an amazing pick from Neon Esports. This is the kind of pick you needed in this draft to try and stop this from being an absolute stomp of a game from 496. So is the Lycan enough in your opinion to put a threat towards 496's game?
I think if they don't win this game really early on, I'm talking like 25 minutes, if they're not absolutely stomping this game, 496 got this. I think Gyrocopter is like the strongest carry in this game. It's very hard to deal with. The Lycan summons and all those things are going to get bursted. But Neon, like I said, they can play that in and out game where they can just get the Lycan to split push. The TA can go in with her Surge, get out, just bait out some spells, and just keep playing that over and over again until 496 have been are tired of it, and then just like kind of throw the game because you're getting constantly pushed.
Solid game plan. Make them throw the game.
See you later,
It's
nerds.
a real game plan, man.
Yeah. One thing to mention, by the way, is that 496 have been complaining about the ping they're getting on the SEA servers, being a Vietnamese team. They don't have a fantastic connection to the
Oh, it
SEA
was Neon.
servers. Was that
It was
Neon saying that? I thought it was...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go then. Oh yeah, JG is having trouble with it, wasn't he? He's having trouble with the SEA server. That makes more sense. So, you know, hopefully... they did say we won't kill you if you go AFK, but to be honest, I'm not sure if they'll stick to that or not, because you never really can tell when someone's AFK until it's been like a good couple of seconds. You know, sometimes you start hitting someone and you're like, hey, is this guy AFK? I'm gonna stop hitting him, and then it turns out he was just looking somewhere else on the map, and he's like, thanks for not harassing me, fool. But let's have a look at some of these lane matchups. We're gonna have the TA at mid versus the Death Prophet. I feel my instinct tells me this is a Death Prophet lane. Would I be right in saying that?
I've definitely seen things go both ways. I think Death Prophet has a lot of kill potential onto the TA, but the TA can just like get ahead in this lane. Like if you win your first 2 waves or 3 waves, Death Prophet's not gonna be able to come back. You will hit level 3 faster. You get that 50 extra bonus damage. You get every last hit. You can deny, you can harass the DP too. But the TA always has to consider the rotations from either the Clockwork or the Phoenix, because you got that slow, right, from the Spear Siphon.
Yeah.
And I don't see Neon really roaming around with their Tusk Darkseer. I think if ever they do roam, it should be the Tusk TP into the safe lane with Ion Shell and just like killing off the Venomancer, so the Lycan can continue to just snowball.
Yeah, I think protecting Skem is pretty much the entirety of Neon's game plan. I think Eu-VODs can have a bit of a rough game, or just kind of suffer in the 1v1 if things don't go well. I mean, if things go well, then all the better. But yeah, I mean, I'm still so confused about this TA pick, though. Like, it's so strange, and they've got so much to deal with her. Her meld is going to be kind of... Well, I mean, you know, meld is an escape spell, so not very good anyways, but still, I mean, they've got loads of stuff to hit you inside meld, they've got stuff to melt through your refraction. It's just not feeling like TA can stay in the fights very long.
I think it was just their idea with the Surge, like just some hero who will just get surged up and you get that huge damage with the Blink Desolator, so much movement speed and some power runes and things like that. But like, it's a pretty good combo though. If I go back into my memory bank, I can see a lot of Temporal Assassin and Lycans in the past being paired up together and actually working.
Mm-hmm.
You got like this lane-winning heroes, and you just keep snowballing with the Lycan, and you just take all the objectives and Roshan and things like that, right?
Yeah.
But again, in this game, it just feels weird because you didn't even see the mid hero. It was, oh my god, that is so.
It's getting
crazy.
higher. Okay, it seems like they've run out of them now. Phew.
Yeah.
Oh, that's completely derailed. Looks like we have some reconnections though. Yeah, I mean the mailed armor reduction though, if you do that onto the hero which is the Lycan is trying to chase, then obviously every little bit of armor reduction helps out the Lycan and his unit so much.
Yep.
So that's going to be pretty huge. Also, what happens to Lycan if he shapeshifts and gets surged? Is he going to go very, very fast?
Yeah, he gets more movement speed.
Yeah, because he gets 650 movement speed in shapeshift, and then the Darkseer is going to give him, what, 250 extra movement? Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Scam's going to be pretty quick. By pretty quick,
Real
I mean
quick.
this is going to be the bullet train wolf.
I think for the most part, he will just surge up the TA. Like, the Lycan can already chase heroes down anyway, right? So.
Yeah, but I mean it's way funnier. You know
Yeah,
me,
it
Theo,
is
you know.
funny,
So
that's
that's-
true. Alright, I know.
And SEA is definitely the region for that kind of thing. You know, last game we said we were like, oh, Morning's not going to build Ags. I mean, it would be funny, but it's not very good. But
Smoke.
he goes
Check
for
it
it anyway.
out.
496. They're
Late
going
smoke.
for a walk down the
They're going in.
river. They won't be expecting this. That's for sure. But will they be able to find anything for it? They really Yassi in the front lines with Hung Hung here to be able to get off that slow into the battery assault if they had to turn this into anything. Meanwhile, Dappy's staying behind to try and get himself a bounty. All right, they've seen him. The target has been spotted. Enemy spotted. They gotta get in close. Yes, he's just trying to run him down. Oh man, this is they're trying to see if he's gonna get closer to the rune somehow.
Oh, there's 4 heroes here.
Very awkward. No one's really committing to this one. There is a homing missile fired out onto JG, but other than that, it doesn't look like much. But they're coming up the high ground here. 496 have been a little bit aggressive, and oh my
no,
goodness, that was a
Bombi.
lot of damage onto
Okay,
Bombi there.
They're gonna back
Crikey.
off, yeah. Already buried out the fire spirits. 45 seconds. Cooldown. So it's going to be Gyrocopter
later,
Phoenix
nerds.
versus Darkseer Tusk. This is very favorable for Gyrocopter, I believe.
Mhm.
There's going to be a lot of fighting going on in this top lane. That's all I can tell you right now. So you should keep an eye out there.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I do sometimes struggle with the early morning first bloods, but we'll make sure we catch it today, folks. Here, tell
Sorry,
you what,
did
if
we
I don't
mention
catch
that,
first blood, guys, hold on. If I don't catch first blood, then I will gift a random subscriber. That's that's how that we're putting some stakes on this.
Wow. Big stakes. That's cool. That's cool. I like it. I just want to mention Hung Hung has it's playing Venomancer mid. I don't know if we mentioned that. I thought he was actually he was playing Death Prophet mid. That was a big mistake. Did not see his name. Should realize that it's Hung Hung playing it.
Yeah, we would have had a lot of time to talk with that as well. But nevertheless, it is indeed. I mean, I kind of led you in with that one, saying, "Oh, what do you think about the DP versus Templar matchup at mid?" Because my brain didn't do that thinking thing. But yeah, it's going to be Venomancer versus the TA. TA starting with Sideblade, of course. But yeah, I mean, this feels like it should be a good matchup. What do you think?
I don't think it's that easy actually for the Venomancer. I don't know why, but when I see like the top TA players play against Venom, they actually feel completely fine playing against Venom. They get more damage than the Venom. They can out-deny the Venom. They can also, harass the Venom with the side blades. The Venom's only good when he gets to that, level 6 point. And if he goes for the Plague Words, it's still not that amazing either. I actually think it's quite okay for TA, but the Venomancer obviously has kill potential on TA. It's very similar to the Death Prophet, but I think it's a little bit of a harder lane.
Okay, we'll see how this one goes down, but Hong Kong taking some heavy harass here at the first few levels. Yopaj just non-stop harassing him, knowing that level 2 is going to come out from the Veno. When that happens, things are going to get a little bit sticky for this Venomancer, as they will just trade. Hong Kong getting pretty low here. Side blades from Yopaj, looking kind of scary. Both of them getting very low, though, as Hong Kong has also been able to harass just by, by being Venomancer more than anything. Well, there are some harasses towards each other. Salves coming out soon, I'm sure, as well.
Oh, he has no salve on the TA. That's really bad for him.
Well, that's interesting, actually. I don't even know, right? And here comes the Venomous Gale. Ooh, Yopaj. Jesus. He's going to be sitting under this tower for a while, burning up. There's Hung Hung's lane all over right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
beautiful
was
side
such a-
blades, though. But did that cost him his life? Oh, Fairy Fire comes out. Goodness gracious.
He should have brought a stab out right away at the start of the lane. He brought an extra circlet instead. That was a huge mistake
here, right?
on the side of Eu-VODs. Yeah, he is dead here.
Hung Hung's just like spamming a wall chat, lads. What the hell just happened? Why did you do that? And there's the first blood. Meanwhile, down in the bottom lane, Bombi's going to go down as well. Sorry, that's up at top. We do have 2 kills. Don't worry. My wallet is safe. No subscribers today.
Bottom. Never ends with this 2 teams, no man.
It doesn't, does it? No, Yanuel maybe in a bit of trouble right now. Dappy and Yassi trying to chase him on down here, trying to move his way through the trees, but an awkward Duke puts him in a bit of trouble, trying to make his way around these tree lines here, but Yassi and Dappy, look at Skim, he's done. He's just like, all right, you know, buddy, you're dead. I'm gonna get some creeps, good luck with that. And leaves him basically, but Yassi, gotta be a little bit careful here, my friend. You are not invincible, you are but a clock. And he's gonna try and salve this, but the wolf, oh, battery assault to stop the wolf cancelling the salve. Okay, all right, interesting. Seems somewhat unnecessary, but well, I guess didn't really want to keep that salve going. Fair enough. He'll be back in from January. So yeah, I mean, despite the pressure being put out onto the Oracle, Skem's still plenty happy here. He's farming up pretty damn well. A couple of CS above that B so far. So far so good for this Lycan. Hopefully he will continue. I mean, this Lycan is just an impossible hero to harass out of lane is a problem. With Feral Impulse, that HP regen, you know, level 1, it's going to give you 2, and level 2, it's going to give you 4. It's kind of mental. It feels very, very nice to play lanes on this hero, especially against gradual damage. But meanwhile, in the top lane, we actually have a death coming down. Bombi going down as well up in the mid lane. Goodness gracious, that is kills all over the place, but it's a Gyro and the Phoenix going down across the map. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, top keep it in mid, help them out. Got a kill on the Phoenix too. I can't believe Darkseer actually managed to solo kill the Gyro.
Look at his death summary. He's kind of goofy. It's just about a very long time of Iron Shell damage coming on through. Looks like he just got mobbed by creeps with Iron Shells on them, and that's pretty much it. A vacuum leveled up to secure the kill. Very nicely done from JG.
Yeah, it looks like mid TA has stabilized quite a bit, but obviously Venomanta did get first blood, so it's going to be very far ahead in net worth. I think if this TA just had a healing salve, that lane would look so much more different. This is why mid laners always buy a healing salve right away, because of situations like that. If you trade, Hung healed up first, TA had like 200 HP, she couldn't walk into the lane anymore, and instead of waiting for the healing salve, you went out and died, reset, came back, and now she's doing okay. But again, you don't need to lose your lane if you just made one small change. And here we go, Oracle.
Oh, beautiful shots. Look at those. The Snowball's going to follow up as well. Ridiculous to attempt TP by Hung there as he does get brought down.
Nice.
Honestly, did he not think? I guess he didn't realize that Tusk was level 3, which is why I'm trying to make that TP.
Right. But this is why you want to gank slow heroes, right? Venomancer, 280 something multi, just got boots. Storm Spirit, same thing. You got a TA mid who can dish out so much damage. You got Tusk who can just shard block mid.
Oh, Scam.
Bottom.
Oh my goodness. I was watching that whole thing, and that was Yassi just kind of, I don't know, Skim thought that he could fight him. We thought the Lycan Wolves would absorb some of these battery assaults, but the battery assault decided, nay, I shall kill the hero. I shall do as my master bids. I've been chased by wolves, but he will be okay. Dang, interesting here is Neon. I mean, both teams are losing a lot in this laning phase. There's Lycan going down a few times, but then the Veno dying a few times, and there's Gyrocopter as well, a couple of times dead. I think would give Neon the advantage so far. It seems like they have got the better lanes currently.
Yeah, they do. And they need to be able to do that too, right? They need to keep on scaling in this game, because the Gyrocopter is going to clean you up. Late game. We've seen how 458 plays with this hero. Late game, probably the strongest hero that he has played or can play. Like Aghanims, BKB. I probably won't go BKB this game, but playing against Templar Assassin and like it. But Aghanims, Butterfly, Satanic, those items are going to be really, really annoying for the Neon cores to deal with.
Yeah, it feels like a good Gyro game. It definitely does. What do you think of the Gyro into Lycan matchup though?
I think it's hard early on when the Lycan gets bottom though. That be jump first.
There's a lot of heroes surrounding this Death Prophet right now. She might be living up to her name right now as Death Prophet becomes Dead Prophet. Although, that said, she survived and through this. Skem's one in trouble. Snowball has to come out to try and save him. Beautiful Snowball over towards the side there. Nice eyes on the side of Playhard. And that should have mean Skem gets away. Januel, not so lucky. And actually, two-man shots. Cogs coming in from Yassi. That is the good stuff right there. Pay this man some money. Meanwhile, Playhard still getting himself out here, but they get the big kill. They get Skem. And that's all they really wanted from this. 496 will be very, very happy with how this has gone down in the bottom lane as Dabby survives, and yeah, Skem certainly does not. Meanwhile, Snowball just about connects onto Bombi here. Playhard will get that kill, will die for it, but gets it all the same. Meanwhile, Januel coming back in. He's got another Purifying Flames, trying to finish the job, but doesn't get close enough, can't do the damage, and the Death Prophet will just float herself away.
That's interesting. That Tusk gave away a level 5 XP hero for the Phoenix was just level 3. Oh damn, that Death Prophet feels real good after that one.
Yeah,
got
I'm not
so
sure.
much. He was the one getting gone on. Now highest net worth hero.
That's the dream right there. I'm not sure the Tusk had his calculator out for that one, because if he had, he would realize that fight was that go was probably not quite worth it in the end. Meanwhile,
So you're
just continuing to jump.
talking about, oh Jesus, Januel got caught out by Yati again. I love it. 6-7, dude. We're getting like 2 minutes to 2 kills a minute right now. Crazy.
Oh, yes. That's what we like to see.
SCA Dodos at its best.
What the just happened?
Indubitably. Meanwhile, the pushing comes out in the middle lane, and it is really coming out of the middle lane as they pop the Exorcism for this one with the Venomancer, and I don't think there's much chance for them to actually defend this one on the side of Neon. There's just too much damage, there's too much here, and unfortunately when you've got a tier mid, this hero just doesn't really do that much early on, so you got to have to wait for her to kind of come online. That'd be just going to hide in the trees, hung as well, you know, he's got all his little plague wards down, so they can just take the tower without even showing up under the tower and having to tank it. Beautifully done by the side of 496, just recognizing their power spikes and how weak Neon are and unable to respond to them. And they're just going to take a free mid tower, that's insane.
It's the weakness of the TA, man. It's not able to take any team fights at the moment. Well played by 496 to make that call. I don't think I've ever seen Neon give up a mid tower so easily in my entire life, I think. This team is so aggressive about defending the mid lane. Lycan's only level 5 too. Jesus.
Really? Oh my goodness. Gam is not having much of a game down here.
He's not TPing top either. Keep it down here, so kind of stuck, has no teleport scroll. This is like the worst case scenario for a Lycan. Oh my goodness.
Well, he's 6 now. Maybe some heroes TP down. He can kind of look for a go here, but no action so far. It's just pretty AFK hands on the keyboard for Neon Esports currently.
Smoking bottom. They know they don't have Death Prophet ulti.
Right.
He wants to go from the back.
Yeah.
His ulti.
Pop that ulti and go for it. One more TP in. That's going to be the old Darkseer. Here he comes. Throw in that shapeshift. Just jump on top of 496 right now. Wall coming down as well. Does actually miss there, but that's okay as they jump forwards onto 458. Can they get the damage to finish him off? He's actually turning around and dealing a lot to Skem here. Skem will get the kill, but dies in response. Playhard in some trouble as well as he's getting run down by Yassi and Dappy. Cryptswarm will miss, but the Spirit Siphon's going to be able to finish the job. Meanwhile, Pig's coming out. JG just trying to run himself away along with Januel here, but those cogs coming in, holding back the Oracle. He's trying to calmly beat his way out of this one as the Surge comes out as well. Can he get away from Yassi? He can. Well, JGB is lucky. Under the tower they go, and they will bring down the Darkseer. They might be able to get themselves 2 here, but Oracle's just going to turn around and straight up nuke the guy with the Purifying Flames. A little bit aggressive there from Yassi in the end, but nevertheless, 496 again finding themselves these big pickoffs, killing off the Lycan. Absolutely huge. And probably getting this tier 1 tower whilst they're at it as well, at the very least making it within deniable range.
They just got 4 bounty runes on the side of 496 as well. Actually, the top one is still there. They haven't picked it up yet, but they're trying to farm up this Ancients Triangle area, taking away from the TA and the Lycan too. Dude, that's some amazing plays here from 496 just to stand their ground, fight that off. Venomancer was actually split pushing during that time. They lost a Gyrocopter, but I think they're completely fine with that. Because right now he's catching back up, farming these stacks. And they got the bottom tower, so they got 2 towers by 11 minutes already. On the side of 496, mid lane though, Veno.
Yeah, he's not looking so hot right now. He's going to pop that ultimate, but we'll be going down to Eu-VODs nevertheless.
Top. Gem. Getting cooked up.
Yeah, there it is. There's our oven. Pop down those cogs, pop down a bit of fire in there as well, and it shall always result in a kill for you. I see trying to look for some necro units as well, but they're just a little bit too quick, a little bit too speedy for him to be able to grab. Oh, this game is, yeah, it's quickly running out of control right now as Playhard tries to fight into Yassi, but he's just going to straight up die. And Eu-VODs actually just throwing his body into the cogs here. He's obviously going to get cancelled out by... Oh, gets a kill before he goes down. But go down he most certainly shall. Meanwhile, they also managed to find the kill onto the gyrocopter elsewhere on the map. In fact, that was in the middle of that one as they throw their lives in for there. And, yeah, I mean, Scam is going to be happy with that.
This game is just absolute chaos right now.
It really is, yeah.
They're not even like farming that many neutrals on the side of 496. They're constantly running into the opponent jungles, and then because they're in there and there's no heroes there, they start farming the neutrals, you know? They're doing everything on the opponent side of the map, on the side of 496 there. And this is actually naturally taking away a lot of farm from Neon. They're up 5k gold lead already. It's just
insane.
there's only 2 kill difference, but the fact that they keep constantly taking the farm away from Neon's side, they're not able to catch up. Yeah, Scamberloo, like, he might want to consider. I don't even know where he wants to go. Oh, he's getting
shot in. He's in some trouble. The oven is turned on, and roast Lycan is going to be served up for tea. They're trying to run himself away. The false promise as well going to help him here as the Lycan is getting healed up. Is it going to be enough? The magic resistance should help him. Meanwhile, the backlines, Bombi's been taken down, but Playhard does give his life for it. And on the side, Scam does live through the burst, but now Januel might be left behind, unfortunately. His homing missile is going to connect. Yazzie coming forwards. He's got Dem Cogs. He's got that Oracle, and Oracle will die. Well, you know, not an amazing fight from 496, but again, you know, it's all about the pressure. It's all about the fact that they're just doing this in the enemy jungle, which just opens up so much of the map for them, allows Hung to get set up, continuing to be set up in the middle lane. It's really, really hard for Neon to play this game currently because every single time they want to farm, there's just heroes waiting to fight them, and they don't want to fight. They've got to hit some items first. Lycan, he needs to get to his Necro 3. TA, she's still got a Deso to reach. Eu-VODs is just trying her hardest to farm elsewhere on the map, but he's being very, very well controlled. In that said, she is doing well on net worth, Eu-VODs. You can't take that away from her.
Yeah, TA is doing okay, but this is not where you want TA to be, right? You want TA to be the #1 spot and snowballing this game 3-2-1 already. I feel at this point, even if TA gets a Deso, she still needs a BKB before she can even enter this team fights. It's gonna get rocketed, you know, silenced up by the Death Prophet. DP already has Yules now too. This is an offlane DP who's got Yules based, like so many strong items. Yassi though.
Oh, hook shot away! Out. Nice little angle there. Somehow getting past that that wolf and getting himself over towards Datby after all.
Pretty good. It's going for a Vessel too on the Clockwork. It can get pressured out by the Oracle, but it's still quite nice to toss it on somebody after the Fortune's End goes off. So you can reduce the healing that happens that comes off.
Definitely very nice.
I think it's good against Lycan and Darkseer as well. Both these heroes have plenty of healing, the Mac, things like that.
True enough, yeah, absolutely. It's, I mean, I'm never going to see a Spirit Vessel and be like, you know what, I don't like Spirit Vessel this game unless there's something much better to build, which there simply isn't. It's always going to be a strong pickup.
You know what would be nice? The Orchid Clockwork, that shit's good too. I like it.
You've seen that once and you've never let it go since. You're just like...
It's so good, man. It really is. Yeah. Yesterday I had a Clockwork I saw Clockwork play mid and buy Orchid and I was owning it. Hung, oh my goodness, getting ran out. They're gonna drop the ulti right away. Oh, here's the in and out play.
Yeah, they're trying to bait this one. The hook shot's not actually going to connect onto the Darkseer, but gets him inside the cogs anyway. JG might be the sacrificial lamb hen. Neon, I'm amazed they're not just letting him go. They stuck around a little bit too long. This allows Hung to get off that ultimate. Snowball is going to come through, but what do they really care? Sunray's going to cut on through. The Tusk should be dead with all its DPS, and Januar just gets picked up on the sidelines as well. 3 kills going away at 496 as they just walk at them. They're literally just marching forwards here, 496, and taking whatever they come across. 458 just continues to eat up every creep in the game. And TA still just farming elsewhere on the map. Still trying to get up this Desolator. She is somewhat close. But under vision, she is seen. Is she going into Yassi here? No. Okay, just trying to bait something. Yassi seemed to think there was someone behind her. She's like, there's no way there's a low HP TA running at me right now. She's got to have teammates behind her. And respect her. That old chestnut.
458 he's getting on his way to the Aghanim's. Actually, he almost has it. Was it 700 gold? Oh yeah, 700 gold. Okay, I thought he had it already, but it's pretty fast. He's gonna be the highest net worth after he gets that Aghanim's because it's gonna be farming machine. There's a stack of 3 stack of ancients right here. You see that? The Phoenix made some juicy stacks. Yeah, so that stack is gonna be enough for him to finish the act. So they got big problems on Neon here because after this the stack is taken, they get Ags. They're gonna go here into the triangle area once again, try to get a kill and go straight into Roshan pit and get the Aegis, right? And that would naturally allow them to kill the tier 2 towers. But Neon, what they have to do right now is try to smoke up and disrupt this game, this plan that 496 is about to do. Killing this, yeah, there we go. Killing this gyrocopter would be the perfect, absolute perfect. Oh, what a call!
Oh, they need a little bit more. Look at the shots coming down as well, but Scam, he can't get in there in time, and they might be able to. No, vacuum on the sidelines. It is going to get the kill into the gyrocopter. They'll lose their tusk in response, and it looks like JG's not looking too fresh either. But with that surge, he can run himself away. A nice little strike force comes in from Neon here as they're able to jump themselves in and just blow up that gyrocopter and get themselves out again immediately afterwards. They won't, unfortunately, be able to control up this stack, but still, I mean, they're going to be happy, and mostly because Eu-VODs is farming at top as well, getting that Deso.
I mean, just disrupting that stack there and getting the kill onto the gyrocopter delay in this game is absolutely perfect. You need this Templar Assassin to get this Desolator, smoke up, do that once again, keep doing that while the Aghanims is not yet up on the gyrocopter. So, that was a really nice cogs too, by the way, by Yassi there. He blocked off the Lycan. The Lycan couldn't get through. I thought the gyrocopter was going to live, but then that Darkseer just came out of nowhere and pooped on him, so...
Yeah, I don't know where he came from, but yeah, dropping that back wall and just getting himself the kill. That was very, very nice from JG. Proving himself a valuable pickup for this team already.
So, Lycan has Necro 3 now, 17 minutes in. This is a very, very slow Necro 3. And this, whoa, oh my goodness, that beast so confident.
Sees his Oracle and he says, give me this Oracle. I want to feast, but there's a lot of units just nuking it down right now. I mean, the Phoenix doing their best to heal him, and they actually find Skem on the sidelines here. Supernova comes on down here. Meanwhile, Januel will be dropping bites back into this one. Skem, is he actually okay here? He's going to get the egg popping on his face, and Skem will die. JG needs to get himself away as well, but he is not escaping the death ball of 496 right now, as 4 heroes just suddenly melt. I don't understand this, Theben. They pop the exorcism, and then Neon are just like, yeah, let's go fight them. I mean, I understand that Roche could be an option if they let it go here, but at the same time, this seems crazy.
Yeah, you had to let it go. That was crazy. I think they're just not used to being so weak in a game. Like, they're behind, 12k gold behind, 18 minutes in. They just feel... It's just so weird, you know? You're a team who's very aggressive and likes to snowball, and in this game, you fell so far behind, all you know is how to fight, right? So Neon... thinking about what they practice and how they normally play.
TA, she's got a trap. She can go for this, jumping into the pit, but no, doesn't get the Aegis. Gets a kill on Roshan, but now Eu-VODs will be dying. Oh man, that was well timed, but unfortunately it does end up throwing her life away for nothing, and now Oracle's going to be going down as well. Hook shot on through, finding the tusk, because why not? Make that +1 or +2 and play hard. Well, Snowball's going to buy him a little bit of time, but I mean, he's very much dead.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, you can't even try that, dude. It's just impossible. You're gonna blink in, even if you steal the Aegis, you're just going to die anyway, and you're the #1 net worth hero on your team. You're supposed to be the carry. What is going on with Neon? I think at this point they just kind of lost as to how they're gonna come back into the game. They're not this team who will split push their way back into the game, though. They will just try to fight their way back in. So I would say they got like 1 or 2 more fights left in them.
1 or 2 fights left. Dig deep, boys. Let's see what you can pull out here. Meanwhile, Yassi trying to chase down Skem here. Skem just going to set his little army onto forward Yassi right now, as Skem continues to try and juke up pretty nicely right now. I've actually had to use the halberd onto the melee unit and actually dies to... Oh, in he comes. Eu-VODs trying to finish the job. Quick shot comes through, though. They're controlling him up. Eu-VODs can't finish him. Supernova even being dropped. Eu-VODs is looking like he might be going down here, but in comes the false promise to try and keep him alive. But Januel just melting away to this DPS. In comes Darkseer trying to help out, trying to do something, but they just seem to be throwing bodies onto the fire right now. And now the exorcism coming down as well. That B is absolutely free to just find whoever he wants to murder them all. The ghosts are going to work, and that vacuum's going to do absolutely nothing, JG. He's going to get popped as well. Another 3 kills in the bottom lane as they dive deep to try and kill off a lowly Clockwork and just end up dying. They just all end up dying every time. Maybe we should look in towards game number 2 at this point, because it doesn't seem like Neon are taking fights properly anymore. They're just kind of checked out, I would say.
That's what happens when you pick TA after you only see 3 heroes. Like, this draft by Neon is just very questionable. I don't feel like they set themselves up for success. 496, they got exactly what they wanted for the most part. They got the Clock, they got the Jarl. This Phoenix, an amazing hero. Tier 1 Venomancer hero too. That B, you know, he didn't get Necro, but he plays Death Prophet, these green dudes. It's just so sad. I think Neon's first phase heroes are fine, but they're just gonna get absolutely smashed in this team fight here.
Yep, and inside the base, the story is no different as it was outside of it, as their barracks are starting to fall down. They're trying to throw a couple of heroes in, see if they will stop. Come kill us instead, please. Leave our barracks alone, but they'll take both. Thank you very much. Bottom barracks are falling. Something tells me this team's not going to stop right now. They've got this game in between their teeth, and they just want to keep on going. TA, she's just going to continue farming up top. Wants to try and find a BKB for one final fight. It's a cute idea, but one which probably isn't going to result in much. They've got a tier 2 at top. It seems to be what Neon are hoping for here. So they can't take all our barracks. Just most of them. 20k gold advantages, 22-minute mark. Well, TA has come back, interestingly. Not quite sure what for. They're holding the melee barracks for now, but a hookshot comes through onto the Lycan. Meanwhile, the Tusk goes in pretty deep in the backlands, trying to find a target. Does get himself killed off. Meanwhile, Skem gonna have to be ulted up here as in comes that Supernova. Can you do anything about it? The answer is absolutely no. TA just trying to hide here under the melt, but the Supernova comes down, and with it, the Poison Nova on with it. It's a game of Novas right now, and it is over right now, as we have the GGs called out from the side of Neon Esports. What a disappointing game number 1 in this upper bracket finals, as 496 just absolutely punish the side of Neon Esports. This draft never looked good.